Hello, everyone. Welcome to Reno Improv and our live performance of Get the Hell Off My Stage, a short form competition. My name is Justin Kavanagh, and I am just pleased as punch to be your host for tonight. We have 7 improvisers waiting backstage, just anxious to perform for you. And just like last week, they are pooping their pants. So let's get them cleaned up and come up on stage. We've got Logan Veith, we've got Christina Harris, we've got Tasha Jankowski, we've got Carlos Mariscal, we've got Jake Ridzen, we've got Bill Zimmerly, and we've got Freddie Publico. How's it going, everybody? Ready to have a good show?
Hey.
Now, Tasha, you were last week's winner. How are you feeling about tonight?
I'm feeling amazing. I just pooped my pants, as you said.
We all did.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, awesome. It's going to be a great show. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how this show is going to work. All of the things that you're going to see in tonight's show are going to be improvised, made up on the spot by our talented performers based on suggestions that I'm going to give them, which they've never seen before, and suggestions that you, the audience, are going to give them. So from time to time, we may ask for a suggestion, and we'll do that by putting a banner up on the screen. It will look like this. When we ask for a suggestion, just read that suggestion down there and type it into the comments if there's something that inspires you. And who knows, we may use it in one of our games. Speaking of games, all of our performers are best friends. That's what improv does to you. It turns strangers into best friends. But tonight, they're putting their friendships aside because tonight is all about contest. It's all about competition. Only one of these improvisers is going to win tonight's show. And it's up to you to help decide who that is. If you look on your screen tonight, you're going to see that each of our performers has a hashtag. If one of our performers says something that makes you laugh, something you like, something you thought was cool, something you thought was awesome, use their hashtag. Type it in the comments. So if Bill said something you really thought was funny, type hashtag Bill1. If Christina made you laugh, type hashtag Christina5. Keep those coming throughout the night. I'm going to be taking a look at all the comments as they come in, and we'll use those to add up the points. So I'm going to let our performers go backstage and continue pooping their pants. So we'll see you in just a moment while you get ready for the first game.
That's just the thing.
All right, audience. Just you and me now. Before we get started with our first game, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for inviting us into your home and sharing your Saturday night with us. It really means a lot that we can continue to do these live shows, even though our theater isn't hosting them in person. We can still be here with you, improvising and making you laugh. And if you like what you see tonight, if we make you laugh, if we did a good job of entertaining you, we would love it if you'd consider making a donation to Reno Improv. We are a 501c3 nonprofit theater, and donations really help keep us going while our theater doors are closed in person. And we just would love to keep doing Saturday night shows for you forever and ever and ever. So if you like what you see and you'd care to make a donation, we would graciously accept that. You can do that at the link right there, renoimprov.org/donate. All right, folks, we're going to get started with our very first game. And this game is called Questions Only. It's a quick fire game. It's for all of our performers, but we're going to start with 2 of them. Let's start with Carlos, and we'll start with Logan. All of our performers are going to come out and do a scene for you, but they can only speak in questions. So if they say something that's not a question, if they take too long, or if they ask a question that just doesn't advance the scene any, I'll pull them out and replace them with a new performer. We're going to keep going as quickly as we can to try and get as many questions asked at a time. And performers, Carlos and Logan, since you're starting off, your suggestion is it's obstacle course day at summer camp. So take it away.
Hey man, how's your ankle after that fall?
Why are we doing this again 6 weeks in a row?
Why do we have obstacle day so many days out of the year?
Why, if I'm gonna win, do I have to keep doing this?
Why is there a big rock there?
What is it doing in the way of the wheels?
What? Why are there wheels on the rock?
You haven't practiced with the wheels before?
Why would I practice with the wheels?
Didn't you get the schedule?
How would I even get the schedule if I haven't been here?
Are you supposed to be here?
Am I supposed to be here?
Can you fill out? Can you sign this for more wheels and rocks, please?
Have you seen any suspicious characters around here?
Do I look suspicious to you?
Have you spoken with the higher-ups?
Have you spoken with the lower downs?
There's lower downs?
There's mid downs too.
Who's in charge around here?
You didn't see him?
None of this is.
Whose fault is this?
You'd think it was mine.
Why would I think it's your fault?
Why wouldn't you think it's my fault?
Would I think it's someone else's fault?
Why are there so many people trying to cast blame when we're just trying to do an obstacle day?
Who got the cargo net?
Who knows who got the cargo net? Who got the wheels?
Who got the rocks?
Who got the wheels on the rocks?
Who cares about wheels on rocks?
Who even wants to know about wheels and rocks and obstacle days anyway?
Would you believe that I do?
Would you believe that it doesn't matter for any of us?
Yes, absolutely. That's it. When we descend into analyzing the futility of life and the futility of the universe, that's where we know that we have played a good game of questions. So, all right, well, let's get some scores on the board. I am looking through the comments, and I can see we've got 2 points for Bill. We've got a point for Carlos. We've got a point for Freddie. We've got 3 points for Jake, 2 points for Christina, 2 points for Logan, and 3 points for Tasha. And I am going to give Tasha an extra bonus point for, are you supposed to be here? All right. So Tasha's in an early lead on 4 points, but it's up to you, audience. If you disagree with the other people, type it in comments. You got to smash that keyboard and put in your favorite hashtag for your favorite performer. We're going to move on to another game. This one is called Weird Newscasters. So this one is for Carlos, Freddie, Jake, and Tasha. And I am going to remove everybody temporarily. This game is great. This Carlos, you're going to be the news anchor of an evening news show, and all of your colleagues are going to be doing the news with you, but they've all got a special quirk or identity. So, Freddie, you are going to be Carlos's co-anchor. You're a firefighter who's just about to have his first kiss. Tasha, that's what I said. Tasha, you're going to be doing the sports, and you have been fooled by Carlos into thinking you've just won the lottery. And Jake, you're going to be doing the weather, and you have been publicly exposed as an animal hoarder 30 seconds before the news broadcast began. So, everybody ready? Everybody got their info down? All right, Carlos, I'm going to get you started with some newsy music, and then you can take it away right after that.
Welcome back to Action News 7. Our top story tonight, a local politician was locked out of the Capitol again with pants around his ankles that were not his own. Hilarity and property damage ensued. And now with more stories, here's our anchorman, Smash Bibley. Smash?
Smash Bibley here. There's a crazy fire downtown. The fire is incredibly large, and we're in the process of putting it out. I'm a hero. Oh, hi. I can't right now. You see, I'm busy putting out a fire. You understand? Oh, fuck it. I mean, look, things are getting very hot and warm around here, but I guess just the things that are associated with being a hero of the town. What, you want to kiss me? Sure. I guess. Oh, fuck it. Oh.
Well,
Oh God! Oh, Smash Bibley, back to you.
oh my, it's heating up here. And for more, we're actually moving on to sports with our sports reporter, Sprite Pimpernickel.
Thank you, Smash Bibley. And I gotta say something here. As you all know, I've been doing these sports day in, day out for 10 years. And, it's been terrible, honestly. Smash Bibley, I think you know where I'm going with this. I think you know that today might be my last day here because I have some bones to pick with you all. The firefighter that can't tell the news. You want to hear the sports? You want to hear the sports? Is that it? What about the weatherman? What about me? What about my paycheck? Which, by the way, I don't need another one ever again. Yeah, Smash Bibley, you know what I'm talking about. You know it.
It looks like we have some more discussions to do. We should move on to the weather with our weather reporter, the Thunder Skipley. Thunder?
Thanks a lot, Smash. All right, look. We got a lot of smoke in the area, okay? A lot of California's on fire. Yep, thank you. Now, some people like fire, okay? They like how white and fluffy it is. They're just like fires are so cute and so cuddly. You just want to have them in your house, you want them all over. I just want to roll around in the smoke and just feel so loved. Oh, I'm just so lonely.
Seems like there's a lot going on here. Thank you so much. Our final story for the evening, a local school board was broken in the local karate competition. Okay, that's been all from all of us here at Action News 7. Thank you very much.
Oh, that
Peace out.
was so good. Yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness, I loved it. Oh, let's get some scores on the board now. I can see we've got a bunch of scores in for Tasha. She's got 4 points. We got 5 points for Carlos. We've got 3 points for Freddie, and we've got 3 points for Jake. And I'm going to give Carlos an extra point for hilarity and property damage. So you can see in audience, Tasha's still in the lead, but Carlos is right behind on 7 points. And we got plenty more games to play. So we're going to move right on to another game.
Never been kissed before.
You couldn't tell. I liked it. It was real. Move on to a game called Press Conference, and this game is for Bill, Carlos, Jake, Christina, and Logan. Oh, I'm sorry, Christina. We missed you.
Sure he did. I see you, Justin. I see how you're trying to rig this thing.
I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure you don't. Yeah.
All right. So Logan is going to be hosting a press conference, and the other 4 performers are going to be the journalists asking questions. But Logan has done something, and he doesn't know what it is. So Logan, we'll ask you to pull your earphones out and mute your sound so that we can get some suggestions here. Audience, we're going to need some stuff from you. We're going to need an unlikely world record that Logan has set. We're going to need a location where he did it. And we're also going to need a celebrity who cheered him on. Carlos, Jake, Bill, and Christina are going to be the press corps, talking to him, asking him questions, and hopefully through their questions, Logan will be able to find out exactly what he did. So let's see what we've got. We've got an unlikely world record. Yes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the world record that he has set was eating fast food. He ate the most fast food. The location where he did it was at the bank. At the bank. And the celebrity that that cheered him on as he did this world record is, Beyonce. We always go with Beyonce whenever we see Beyonce. So before we're gonna recap. Logan has set the world record for eating fast food at the bank with his celebrity cheerleader Beyonce. So I'm gonna need your help, performers, to bring Logan back. Let's wave our hands. All right, welcome back, Logan. Hello, Logan. I'm going to move you into the number 1 spot here, and I'm going to get out of here so you can begin your press conference.
Well, thanks, first of all, everyone. I'm deeply humbled by this experience, and I promise that I'm here to answer every question extremely truthfully. Jake, we'll start with you there.
Thank you, Jake Fugly from Reno Gazette Journal. I'm just wondering, Logan, how are you alive right now?
Well, there's certain things that neither science nor religion can really figure out yet. And I think this kind of lies in that realm, Who knows? Physical being, mental being, metaphysical energy. I don't know. Yeah, you there on the top.
Hi, yes, Christina from Fantastic Diet and Fashion magazine. Our readers just want to know, what preparations did you make beforehand before setting this record?
Well, mainly it was all about diet. I got to make sure I have enough calories, enough energy, and then just weeks and months of practicing every day. So, Carlos.
Yeah, so this is Carlos from USA Today. Is it true that you specifically had to skip all Thanksgiving and all other family-related activities to set this record?
That's right. I forewent my relationship with all my family, friends, and loved ones. None of them are talking to me right now. I've left hundreds of voicemails. I'm pretty desperate at this point, but it was all worth it to set this record of something that seems like it should have killed me. Bill.
Yes, Bill Dalla from the Health News. How are you going to get back into shape now that you've taken care of this record?
Well, since this record obviously has something to do with me being out of shape, then who's to say what's in shape and out of shape? I feel like for me, this is in shape. So, Jake again.
Thanks, Jake, Reno Gazette. I am wondering if you did this practice 3 times a day?
Yes, I did. I did eat this. I did do this eating practice 3 times a day, just fit with the normal human schedule. I feel like I may have set some record for eating hot dogs, or, that's the typical food eating record. It could have been something else. Christina.
Now, we'd just like to know, how did you choose the restaurants, and did the time that it took them to serve you have anything to do with your record?
Oh, well, I definitely chose the restaurants that were my favorites. It really helped me be motivated to keep doing this. And, the time that it took the waiters makes me think this was some kind of like a speed timed eating thing, maybe. Bill?
Yes, Bill Dollar, Health News. Did the president's current diet lead you as an example?
The president's current diet? You mean lies and well, I don't like to let others influence my decision. I like to take my own path. Carlos?
Yes, Carlos, USA Today. So is it true that to set this, you had to have billions and billions served to you?
That's right. I did have to have billions and billions served to me. Ants. Yeah, billions and billions of ants. That's Jake.
Logan, are you still in your cover band, Smeeting Smash Smood?
Smeeting Smash Smood? I've actually moved on. We had a little falling out. I'm now part of Fismeedy Smood. So check us out on Spotify. Christina.
I understand that you've been offered sponsorships from not only Burger King, but McDonald's and Taco Bell. Can you comment on that?
Oh, speedy fast food. Speedy fast food? Eating fast food. Okay.
Awesome.
Got that. Bill.
Now, I understand that the restricted part of the contest was the location where you did this. Why did you have to do it in a place like that?
Oh, for the PR, to try and get people to pay attention to me because I was doing something that's kind of lame, actually. Not many people cared about it until I did it at this location, Christina.
And did you, in fact, have a business relationship with this institution before attempting to complete this record?
Oh, not officially or agreeably, but yes. Jake.
I was just thinking that most of the customers and all the people that worked there must have been really annoyed by the smell, and the security guards were probably getting on your case. How did you deal with that?
Well, the smell and the security guards. I dealt with it by just, I had a nose plug on the whole time, like when people using water sometimes. It really helped me eat all that fast food without having to taste it all. So that also helped with the smell. As far as the security goes, I don't know. Why would security be securing what are smelly things? A dump? A garbage dump? Christina?
Yes, as you know, many people are definitely indebted to the location, not just for allowing you to complete your record there, but for other reasons. Do you feel indebted to this institution?
Indebted. You emphasize the word indebted. I feel like that's a clue. I don't feel indebted to this institution. I did this all for me. And I was trying to do it for my family too, but they're not talking to me anymore. So, Carlos?
Yeah, and when you were there, I take it you felt safe?
I'm thinking it's a bank now, but the whole smelly thing earlier threw me off. Okay, bank. Yeah.
I was talking about the fast food.
Okay. Bill, you had a question? Oh, we're moving. Yeah, Bill?
Yes, you were cheered on by a famous celebrity.
Yes.
How did you get to meet this person?
Interestingly enough, he tries to hide it from the public, but this person, he or she, really loves fast food. And we just met, and they thought what I was doing was amazing, which it is, and it blossomed from there. Christina?
Yes, from a Diet and Fashion magazine. All the single ladies were really excited about watching.
Beyonce.
That's it. Got it. So Logan, you set the world record for. You set the world record for.
Congratulations.
Oh, I set the world record for eating fast food. At a bank with Beyonce.
Yes. All right, let's get some.
Woo!
We got 5 points for Logan for that. We've got 3 points for Bill. We've got 5 points for Christina, and we've got 5 points for Carlos. And I'm going to give Logan an extra point for using the word forwent.
Yes.
All right, Carlos is in the lead on 12 points. But
I should get an extra point because you keep forgetting to bring me back to the stage. I'm just saying.
I'll mail it to you. For the next game, which is 90-second alphabet. And this is a game for Bill and Logan. So let's say a temporary goodbye to everybody else. These two gentlemen are going to perform for you. They're going to do an ordinary scene, but the first letter of the first word of each line they say has to start with the next letter of the alphabet. And so we are going to ask for a suggestion of the first album you bought. Logan, what was the first album you bought?
It was that Dixie Chicks one with the wide open spaces.
Bill, what was the first album you ever bought?
Relax from Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
That's good. Mine was Crazy Sexy Cool by TLC. All right, let's see. I'm not seeing a comment, so you know what? I am going to go with something of my own. Oh, nope. We're going to go with this instead. Thank you, Jamie, saving the day with a... That's what I call music. So your suggestion is A Wonderful Day Full of Music. And you're going to start with the letter M, like Mike. Take it away, Jeff.
Mike, isn't this a wonderful day?
No, it is not. We need some music.
Only radio could bring us music right now. Where are we going to find one?
Probably in the car or at the Radio Shack.
Quiet, I hear something.
Right here?
Sure, it's music.
True, it is music, but where is it coming from?
Under those rocks.
Verily. How?
Well, let me lift one up and we can see.
Oh, xylophone music. I love it.
Yes, xylophone music.
Or is it spelled xylophone? Xylophone.
Any way you spell it, it's happiness under a rock.
Bump those tunes higher, bro.
King, 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 king.
Dope. This is the wave of the future.
Everyone's gonna love xylophone rocks.
Forget about every other music ever.
Genre made right here. Xylophone rock, xylophone rock, xylophone rock. Ding, 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 ding.
Happy am I to be sharing this moment with this music and you.
Incredible. Just so incredible that you're here to share it with me.
Just so incredible that you're here to share it with me as well.
Kind of like we need nothing else but rocks made from xylophones.
Lest we would suffer.
Mike, you're the greatest.
Yes! Oh, I love it. You are the greatest. You're both the greatest. Well done. You made it through the alphabet, and I am going to get you some points. We saw some fly in here. So, Logan, you're going to get 4 points. Bill, you're going to get 5 points. And I'm going to give Logan 1 extra point for xylophone with a Z. Bill's going to get 2 extra points for king with a C. I forgot. I want to give Jake an extra point from a game a while ago when he called himself Jake Fugly. So that's a point. And we're going to give Christina 2 points because I owe her a point, and I think I've accrued some interest on it. So there you go. Yay! So we've got Logan in the leading position on 13 points with Carlos not too far behind. So the next game we're going to play is a game called Good, Bad, Ugly Advice. So this one is for Freddie, Christina, and Tasha. We'll say a temporary goodbye to everyone else. Audience, you are in for a treat. We are about to have some world famous advice experts, and they are going to help you with the problems in your life. They're going to solve those problems and give you you're going to walk away from here feeling like all of your problems are solved. So Christina is going to give you the good advice. Freddie is going to give you the bad advice. And Tasha's an expert in giving out ugly advice. So keep those suggestions coming. Keep those, type them in the comments of things that you would like some advice for. Let's get started with your very first piece of advice, and that is how to leave your job on good terms with your boss.
Okay, if you want to leave your job on good terms with your boss, it's very important to give notice. You should probably negotiate the amount of notice that it will take them to find someone and train them in your job. Make sure that you let them understand that you are there for them. You will help them through the transition period and continue on and everything will be a lot better.
Well, I think it's a well-known fact that employers are knowledgeable about the concept of equivalent exchange. You didn't get much notice when that new employee got the promotion that you've been waiting for all your life. So I think it's fair that they don't get short notice, and they'd understand that when you just quit and throw your computer onto the ground. In fact, I think that shows a lot of respect. And when you put that on your resume for the next application for your next job, I think it shows a lot of ambition and ambitious vindictiveness for future prospects.
That's understandable. But the thing is, you're leaving your job because you want to start anew. You know how good that feels to start on a new foot. Help your boss start on a new foot. Take all the client files, take their banking information, wipe out all the bank accounts. This is going to help them to be in that mindset that you're already in. It's the best mindset to be in when you're starting something, growing something new.
There you have it. I know which one I'm going to choose. I feel like quitting my job tomorrow just so that I can use the advice. We've got another one. This one is, when is the best time to have a baby?
Really, the best time to have a baby is after you're not going to be the most pregnant during the summer. Okay, so the best time to have a baby is like usually towards the end of winter, and that way at your largest and your most the most tiring part of pregnancy, the most draining part of pregnancy, you won't be going through that in the hottest months of the year. So that's what you want to aim for. You want to aim for having a baby toward the end of winter.
Well, I think there's a perfect reason why the average birth length pregnancy is 9 months. And that's because God intended for you to proliferate consistently and frequently, such that you will always hit every season of the year as long as you do every 9 months. And so that's why, honestly, having a baby is any time of the year. And you should be driven by passion, not choices.
I hear what you're saying, but the thing is, how can anybody know if it's the right time? How do you know what you're going to be doing 9 months from now? That's a really long time. Why don't you figure out if it's the right time for you? Go outside, see a baby, borrow the baby. Borrow the baby for a couple weeks. Give the baby back if it's not the right time for you, of course. But if it is the right time, then you know. Then you know that this is the baby for you.
Yep. That's what you do. Now, advice experts, this is our quick fire advice round. So you've got 5 words. Your advice has to be 5 words or less. We're thinking of starting a new hobby. We're thinking dance. We're thinking something. What's the best hobby I should start with and why? 5 words or less.
Dance is the best exercise.
People choose fun over shit.
Going out, burning everything down.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Go out burning everything. Advice expert.
Oh my God.
We've got 5 points for Freddie. We've got 7 points for Tasha. And I am going to give Freddie 2 extra points for saying do the do. And ambitious vindictiveness was also really good. So we got a tie now. Christina and Tasha are leading on 14 points, but there's still some more to play. So we're going to move to a game called Emotional Corners. This one's for Carlos, Freddie and Christina. So let us, there we go. Hello, everyone. And for this one, we're going to need to do a little change here. The suggestion we're going to need is a family secret. And while I explain the game, we're going to change our backdrop. So this is a very emotional game. These three performers are going to do a scene for you, but as you can see, we've changed the territory, and each corner of our screen now has an emotion. We've got surprised, suspicious, jealous, and amorous. And when any of these performers is in that particular corner of the screen, they're going to have to display that emotion, and it's going to have to be completely natural and completely justified as to why they feel the way that they feel. So, I think I've got a suggestion. Let's see here. Yes, I like it. The family secret is the unsafe safe. There's a safe. It's not so safe. It's an unsafe safe. I am going to be in the blank spot here, so I'm just going to disappear, and we'll put Christina in surprised, we'll put Freddie in amorous, and we'll put Carlos in suspicious, and I'll just hang out here to be this empty fourth square. Take it away with the unsafe safe.
What are you hiding, Charlos? Why is there a safe here?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe there's a safe here. Is it the unsafe safe?
Why'd you guys bring that up now? We've been here for a while.
Oh, you know why we brought it up. Because I saw you with Heather, I think, the other night, but I can't tell because you have never been trustworthy.
Wait, he was with Heather? I was thinking he would have been with Heather.
You were thinking? Oh my God, I love it.
I saw that too.
That's incredibly sexy. You know, I always admire someone who can act on their feelings in the moment until they decide that they don't want to be with me. And oh my gosh.
I knew you were going to be doing something with Heather with the unsafe safe.
You guys are so good at making friends with people. Oh my God, Heather. Oh
my God. That's incredible.
I wished I could make friends like you do.
Oh, wow. Are you?
Oh, and
my gosh,
Heather
are you
is
feeling jealous of Charles?
Heather's so hot, though. I mean, Heather, like, have you seen her hair? Like,
what's going on? Have you ever noticed that Heather is she's never in the same room as
Heather's too good for any of you. Heather should be with me and only me.
Where's Heather now?
I don't know. I'm starting to think that someone took her.
Someone took Heather?
Someone out of the three of us is not being truthful.
Someone's not being truthful. I know that's Carlos.
No, someone's not being truthful. You would think I'd noticed, but
I can't stop thinking of Heather.
I'm surprised.
I mean,
you've been changing your mind all the time.
You know what?
Up to some.
You know what? If I can't have Heather, nobody can have Heather because she's
what does that mean?
Mine. You got that? Heather's mine.
What are you implying by saying that? Why are you holding that knife? I don't think you're letting on all of your motives here. You know, we started this trio, just the three of us. Just the three of us out of trust. And we believe that I love you guys, you know? And I thought
trust,
that.
Huh?
I thought.
Love, huh?
Whoa!
I didn't know how I felt. Whoa.
That was it. Oh my god, this was the best thing I've ever seen. All right,
what a roller coaster!
Let's get just as surprising as trying to be a surprise. So.
All right, folks. We've got Carlos. You got 5 points for that one. Freddie, you got 5 points for that one. Christina, clearly the winner of that game. We're going to give Christina 7 points. 7 points there. Christina's on top with 21. We're going to get into our next game, folks. We're going to play a game called Where's the P? This is for everybody, 2 at a time. This is a game, another scene-based game, another quick-fire game. there are 2 letters in the alphabet that our performers aren't able to use, and they don't know what they are yet, but you'll see them on the screen in just a moment. If somebody uses the letter, if they take too long, again, if they just do something that doesn't advance the scene, I'll pull them out and we'll replace them with another performer. So we'll see how many of these we can get in. Your suggestion, folks, you are the crew of the International Space Station. So the person on the left has a letter they can't use, and the person on the right has a letter they can't use. We'll start with Bill and Freddie.
Ooh. I don't want to be in space anymore.
Why?
I miss my family.
There's no way you're gonna be able.
I'm your family. Ow.
Are you hurt?
I was trying to say that I'm your family. Ow.
Gosh, we shouldn't have brought the porcupine onto the space station. You keep hurting yourself. Oops.
How you tell me?
Poor porcupines.
They just don't have any uck.
Gravity and porkies.
Why even did the captain think that we needed a porcupine?
I think that the captain said that we eat a porcupine because porcupines are ice.
But there is no scientific research to be done with a porcupine.
Scientific research? There's all sorts of scientific research. You could put the porcupine in a test tube, maybe.
Oh, or you can make it shoot queer out in space and they will never stop.
Yes, the quills will go all the way to the moon.
Or beyond.
Look, the moo is full.
Eye of a full moon.
Yes, and we see it every day.
And
Many times.
And the stars spark. They are sparking so brighty.
Look, the sunrise is coming again.
Wow.
Wow.
That sun, man.
Wow. But the moo.
Mm-hmm. And soon the moon will be filled with quiz of the porcupine.
Yep. Soon the moon will be fed with quiz. Absolutely it will. Oh my gosh. Tasha, you won that game last week and you won again tonight. We're going to give you 5 points for that. We got 2 points for Bill. We've got we got a point for Freddie. We've got 3 points for Carlos. We got 3 points for Logan. And I am going to give Tasha 1 more point just because I was brilliant. I loved it so much. The moo will be fed with quiz. All right. Let's move on to our next game, and this one is called the dating game. So this is a game for Carlos, Freddie, Jake, and Tasha. Let's See
All right.
here. Let's see. Freddie, you are going to be a contestant on a dating game type show. So if you could please mute your audio, we're going to get some suggestions from the audience.
Muting now.
Awesome. Freddie's going to be a contestant on a dating games type show, and Tasha, Carlos, and Jake are going to be the contestants, hoping that they can get a date with Freddie. But each of them has a specific quirk or identity, and we need that from you. So we're going to do a fictional character, we're going to do an inanimate object, and we're going to do a famous landmark. All right. Yep, I've got a couple. So, Tasha, I don't know where this suggestion came from, but you are going to be I don't know who this is. Albus Dumbledore. Does that mean anything to you? Probably, hopefully. But you're going to be that person who's also addicted to video games.
Okay.
Cool. Let's see. Carlos, you're going to be the moon. Coincidence? I don't know. And Jake, you are going to be the Alamo. All right. So just repeat those real quick for me so that I know I have them.
Albus Dumbledore, addicted to video games.
Okay. Carlos.
I am the moon.
And Jake.
The Alamo.
Awesome. Let's bring Freddie back in.
I can hear you now. Hello?
Awesome. Welcome back, Freddie. Welcome to the dating game. You've got 3 contestants who are eagerly awaiting the opportunity to go out with you. So why don't you get started with asking some questions in the order Tasha, Carlos, Jake.
Okay. Hi, ladies. I'm single and ready to mingle. You know, there are a few things that you should know about me, and one is that I love women and I like to get to know where they're from. So tell me, ladies, if we were to have a date in your hometown, what kind of date would we have?
Well, we would have a very magical date, and I would maybe teach you some secrets that I've known for a very long time. And I would probably say something very profound.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
I
I'm
love a
looking for
woman.
something now.
I love a woman with history and things to tell. Bachelorette number 2.
Yes, our date would be out of this world. We would just watch the stars at night or the sun as it came up and just bake us in the sunny goodness.
Heavenly. Bachelorette number 3.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think we would be a hot date. There would be much duality. There would be fighting, blood, tears, sadness, all of the emotions.
Huh. Well, I like things to get a little feisty on the first date, and nothing screams feisty than blood and all the other things you said. Question number 2, you know, I am a big fan of a home-cooked meal, and I love seeing what a woman can cook in the dead of night on a Tuesday. So tell me, you know, after our hot, raunchy date into the town, what would you cook up for me when we come home?
Well, see, the thing is, anything you want, actually, because I have it at the end of my fingertips. And I'll put a spell on you.
Ooh.
Yes, anything you want. I have the spell. I mean, I have the recipe. I have the spell. I can spell out the recipe.
I love a woman with vast vocabulary and apparently good at following directions. Bachelor number 2.
Yes. Well, we would have my favorite dinner, of course, moon pies and tang.
What? Inanimate object? Bachelor number 3.
Yes, well, as where I live is so barren, we might find a rattlesnake or a scorpion, and possibly be able to get out of our shackles and to eat it.
Freddie, I know that you know who everyone is, so I would just like for you to ask one last quick question. Everybody gets 10 seconds or less to give their answer, and then you can. This is just to hold the show together. I know that you know everybody, so just go ahead and ask one last question just for the show.
Okay, right. Of course, I'm very confident. Why would I date anyone I don't know? I may know you so well, but at some point I'm going to have to meet your parents. So why don't you just tell me up front and now? Tell me a little bit about your family, because I'd love to meet them.
Well, I have a lot of family, and I consider all of the young people in my family. It's like I told Harry that one time. I said, no, you want to press the A, not the B for the Street Fighter to punch him. Harry, what are you doing? The A.
I hate boy too. Tell me more, Bachelor number 2.
Well, I only have one parent. Her name is Gaia, and she's pretty old, 4.5 billion years old. So it would be an event.
Interesting. Wow. I'm one with nature. Bachelor number 3?
Well, my mom's side of the family were all Latina, and unfortunately, my dad's side of the family hated them and sort of drove them off. Yes, it's a sad story.
Oh.
All right, Freddie, it's date time.
Oh. Well, I'm just a bimbo, and I don't know enough about the history, but Bachelor number 3, I don't think I'm interested in the famous landmark, the New Mexico.
Yes, that famous landmark, New Mexico. You're not a million miles away, so I'll give you one more guess.
Sheesh, the someplace where there was a war for the Spanish Revolution.
It's the Alamo.
Yay! Good job. Thanks, guys. Audience, please donate me. Bachelor number 2, as much as I love the earth,
close. I guess it's
trees, I love a good rock.
I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
He's the moon.
Oh, right. Moontang.
It's one of the biggest rocks we have.
Right. Anyways, you're not the one for me. I think number 1, Bachelorette number 1, who is a witch who loves children because I love children. Maybe, someone, sorry, I'm just flustered. I love a magician with wrinkly fingers that cast spells and
I don't know either. No worries.
A wizard. Damn it. Shit. I was kind of there.
All right, who's your date?
Well, great. Dumbledore is hot.
There you go.
It's a great beard.
So close.
Let's get some points on the board for that. Freddie, you didn't guess any of them, so no points for that part. But I'm going to give you a point just because you're my friend.
Damn.
See, we got 4 points for Tasha. We've got. Oops, that I gave Logan a point. We got 4 points for Jake. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points for Carlos. And you know what, folks? Carlos wins.
I had a chance and I blew it.
Carlos is the winner of tonight's show with a grand total of 26 points. Ladies and gentlemen, folks, friends, viewers, that's our show. That is our show. Carlos has won third and final performance of Get Off My Stage short form competition, and Carlos is going to treat us all to dinner afterwards as the prize for us for basking in his improv glory. Folks, That's all we got. Thank you so much for joining us. If you made a donation, thank you so much for supporting Reno Improv with your dollars, as well as your time and your energy and your enthusiasm and your laughter. If you would still like to make a donation, you can. It's not too late. It's never too late. And we would accept graciously any and every amount that you might want to send our way. You can go to renoimprov.org/donate to do that. And we would be so gracious for your financial support, in addition to the emotional and comedic support that you've given us all night long. Thank you very much. The only thing I have to do left is to thank our performers: Freddie Publico, Tasha Jankowski, Logan Beef, Carlos Mariscal, Jake Ridzen, Christina Harris, and Bill Zimmerly. And I have been Justin Kavanaugh. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next Saturday night.